The U.S. Army has accelerated efforts to field medium-caliber kinetic solutions against small and swarm unmanned aerial systems, publicly demonstrating and live-firing 30mm weapons that bridge the gap between short-range small arms and costly interceptor missiles. These tests have shown that 30mm automatic cannons and emerging shoulder-fired 30mm grenade rifles provide a pragmatic, cost-effective layer in a layered counter-UAS architecture. A single programmable or proximity airburst 30mm round can be far cheaper than a tactical missile while offering a much larger lethal envelope than machine gun calibers, improving the probability of defeating small, agile drones that would otherwise evade traditional point defense systems that vehicle-mounted systems such as versions of the XM914 Bushmaster chain gun, commonly tested on MSHORAD and kinetic effects platforms, have been integrated with radars, electro-optical sensors, and automated fire control to create rapid detect, track, engage loops. In controlled live-fire demonstrations, these systems have successfully engaged target drones at relevant operational ranges, often using multi-mode proximity or airburst ammunition that detonates near an airframe and showers it with fragmentation rather than relying on a single, perfectly aimed hit. That combination of sensors, software, and airburst munitions is central to current Army doctrine experiments because it shortens the engagement timeline against fast, small cross-section targets while reducing per-engagement cost at the same time. The Army is pushing precision 30mm concepts for dismounted troops. Recent competitive efforts and rapid prototype programs have produced shoulder-fired and magazine-fed 30mm precision grenadier systems intended to give infantry squads a direct, precision option for defeating nearby UAS and targets in defilade. Industry teams, including a Barrett/Mars configuration selected in the Army's X-Tech Soldier Lethality competition, demonstrated that a squad-level 30mm system can be developed and fielded quickly with integrated fire control, allowing soldiers to engage low-altitude drones without requiring a vehicle-based weapon. Portable 30mm concepts expand the layered defense approach by providing a low-cost, infantry-level solution that complements larger vehicle and fixed-site systems. Manufacturers and prime contractors are responding not only by adapting cannon designs, but also by improving ammunition. Efforts to mature multi-mode proximity and programmable airburst rounds for the 30 by 113mm family seek to increase effectiveness against small, maneuvering UAS and to permit flexible engagement profiles against ground threats behind cover. Feedback from recent combat zones and allied users has pushed industry toward even larger calibers and longer-range anti-drone rounds in some programs, as militaries seek to shift the cost curve in favor of affordable kinetic interceptors over expensive missiles. This ammunition-focused dovetails with work on fire control, networking, and rules of engagement to reduce collateral risk in congested airspaces. Operational demonstrations have highlighted both the promise and the limits of kinetic 30mm approaches. In ideal test conditions, live fire can decisively defeat small drones, but real battlefields present electromagnetic interference, GPS denial, civilian air traffic, and identification challenges that complicate automated engagements. For that reason, the Army emphasizes integration, pairing 30mm weapons with electronic warfare, directed energy experiments, and human-in-the-loop decision authorities where appropriate, to create redundancy and reduce the chance of fratricide or unintended damage. Exercises with allied forces and joint trials continue to shape tactics, logistics, and sustainment planning as more 30mm platforms are evaluated for broad deployment. Logistics and doctrine remain key hurdles. Widespread adoption of 30mm systems will increase ammunition demand and depot complexity, and commanders must balance magazine depth, platform weight, and rules for using remotely sensed identification before they rely on kinetic effects in populated areas. Still, the trajectory is clear. Medium-caliber kinetic systems are becoming a frontline tool in the Army's evolving counter-UAS toolkit because they offer an affordable, fast, and scalable option against the proliferating drone threats militaries now face. As prototypes move toward program of record decisions and new ammunition types are matured, expect 30mm weapons to appear more frequently on combat vehicles, tactical mounts, and in soldier portable roles. not as a single solution, but as a vital, cost-effective layer in a resilient, multi-domain air defense posture.